Hello, welcome back. Last time, two kind of excessively tricky puzzles happened up in this shelf that I find myself on here. Oh, right, that's just lit because I'm sitting by it. Ah. It's interesting how the lit fire that I'm about to enter looks identical to the ones that are actually solved. I would almost expect them to look a little bit different. Anyway, so Rampart, what are you? Let's give the last one of these a try, and this might be today, for all I know, given how the others up here went. But maybe it won't be so bad. I feel like I used to be able to turn the camera further, but maybe I'm making that up. Anyway, so, things are up there. I can get up here and interact with that to make spikes come out. I can interact with that to make an arrow come out. Okay, so yeah, this immediately reminds me of Spike Tower or whatever that was. What would I want? So what might the end state look like? I'm thinking this here. The other one here, sure. So here and here, and belongings in hand. And these two, of course, would be fixed together so that the other one resting on this would hold that one up. Okay, that's one possible end state. Now, spikes are what's going to get in the way of that, are they? Are you sure? Is there a reason I can't just do all of that right here, right now, without any issue? Yes. Getting both of these boxes up from the bottom onto this layer. That's the reason. There is no way to stand any higher up down here. Wait, so what's that going to mean? And there's no way to grab... There's no way to grab. So I have to ascend a height of 2 and get up there with all of my boxes? I think so. Okay, so how in theory could that happen? Spikes are here. An arrow is here. How could I do it with one? Without anything that's taller than this, I don't see a way. Because, like, okay, I need something to step on, and now that's out of vertical reach for me to pick up. In order to pick it up, I have to either be down here or have something that's connected to it at this level. But then I'm ascending twice. And there's only one arrow in the puzzle. Okay, what? Well, hang on. Now, without the spikes out... No, I only need one step up without the spikes out because I can get up here. But then I'm at this level, and how am I picking that up? I think I'm not. So as soon as I want access to this, I'm either going to have to do some kind of hot swap, or let the spikes come out. Hot swaps are very possible, of course. But just like, what's happening here? Okay, so let's look at other possible end states that might not involve every box being up here. I don't think there are any. I think every end state is going to involve every box being up here, right? Because I have to stand one higher than the basic terrain is, at the very least. And also, this is a 1x1 that I'm standing on now. So extra trickery will need to be involved. Like, I need a place to stand and then a place to step onto, and those can't both be the same tile. So the end state that I pictured still looks like the most promising one, but how would I pull both of these up here at once? Okay, so I have to get a hold of them, which means I would need something at that level at the lowest. No, that's not possible. Right? How would it be? Oh, I'm trying to think if there's any possible way I could engineer like an arrow shooting something upwards and me catching it without losing it. The problem is, well, there are lots of them. Okay, but let's think about this. Well, yeah, the problem is, if it goes up from the ground, it's going to go right back down on the... Oh, but what if the spikes come up and catch the thing? Okay, so, like, what is the order of operations here? Well, that's assuming that I could do those things at the same time. How would I... So I'm wondering if there's some way to have the arrow... Yeah, okay. Okay, I think a machine is coming to mind here. Check out this machine. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. This will actually do everything, won't it? That was cool. Let's see that again. So I step on the plate. The arrow fires. The bottom box flies up to above the spikes. The top box flies up off the spear ejector plate. The spears eject, the thing falls down onto the spears that are now there. Right, and it falls down because it's hitting the belongings that I'm holding. Okay. There we go. Alright. There is an arrow in that, so I still do need to make an attachment, but I've already done that part of the puzzle thinking. Okay. Okay. So I figured it out, I believe. Unless I'm missing something, this would seem to be a complete solution. Alright, so how do I need to grab you to insert you into the place where you're going? It is a mystery. Perhaps I would be helped by standing on this. That seems likely. There. Okay, cool. A clever little machine that I'm glad didn't take me too long to see how to do. Just had to examine the constraints until everything seemed impossible, and then have a lucky insight that I could see what would be the next thing to do. Just do that. Easy. That's all. Alright, with those extra crates I got, I can repair this stairway, which for some reason apparently matters to me. I don't want to have my paths broken. I want to be able to access everything. And this is exactly the right number of crates to do that. I have to break this structure apart, which is fine. I will do it here like this. You'll be going over there. Okay. Access. And access. Here we go. Okay, good. Moving on. Double deep. Okay, nothing especially... Oh, there you are. So that's the double deep one. Down 2. Okay, so an arrow in this could be used to... could not quite be used to pull it out. I have 2 arrows, though. Where do I want them? And how am I going to get them there? Okay, well, I can only do so much here. Let's assume that I probably... Oh. Okay, yeah, so first of all, how do I put arrows and things without them flying off? I guess I would do it like... Well, no, I wouldn't. I can hold only one at a time. Okay, so I can put this down here in order to get that on top of it. Then I can pick up the whole package and put it here and do this. Okay, so I have 2 arrows placed. Let's say I did this. So I've picked you up. I can fall down, which I don't really want to do. Can't do anything else. I can go here and turn you and sploosh you, which again, I don't really want to do. There's no sploosh because there's no water down there. Okay, so now I can also put this back in here as long as I don't step on the plate again for now. Now, I don't really need these tall things for the solution to happen here. Maybe. Okay, how will I get this where it needs to go? Okay, so that does the expected. Well, once this is down here, I guess I can stick it back in the slot. Get this out of the way. Take it out of the slot and put it here. Now, am I actually benefiting from any of these actions? It doesn't seem like it to me. No, nothing I'm doing here is helping me. So crumbling is available, I should note. I can char whatever I want. So, 1 arrow in a tall thing, 1 arrow in a wide thing is the only arrow configuration I'm going to achieve here, right? Yes, definitely. I can be absolutely sure of that. And that's the only way, other than, like, fewer than 2 arrows in things. Okay. Now, I could probably alter that by charring and breaking, and then... What would I want, though? Okay, so I don't know what shape I want here. Got one idea. What if the shape was... this one? Perhaps this is useful? No, it doesn't yet seem to be. I can lift it up a little bit and put it here... But I can't go anywhere. Double deep, yeah, I see that. Well, what if I do this? It seems bad. And that's because it is. That just gets it down lower. Okay, let's think about what if I did this but in a different orientation. That doesn't currently seem to be helping me. Oh! This is different. I was able to move farther. Okay, cool. Now how am I going to pick it up? Huh? This is probably not what I do. I can move it farther. But, like, how would I elevate? How would I elevate? Maybe... maybe not. Yeah, so it'd be great to be able to get this up under it. Okay, is there any place I can pick this up from and, like, go somewhere? I don't... Not right now. If I'd reorient this... Well, how would that happen? Like, this is kind of the idea. Let's go back to a time when I had that in another orientation. I guess I can create that from here, maybe? Not actually. Not quite. Sure, okay, I can do it this way. That's worse. So no, I can't. Never mind. Okay. This other tall crate is going to be the key somehow. Yeah, I've only used it for... not everything yet. Okay, so... here's this orientation. That doesn't let me go anywhere. I mean, there's one orientation I haven't tried at all yet. It should be this one. It doesn't seem to work. That's because it doesn't work. Is there any potential to, like, swap which of these has its arrow in the belongings? No, because the only way I can really go anywhere at all, as far as I can tell, is like this. Or, you know, and the other side would be the same thing. But then I can pick it up from this spot and swing it around. However, nothing seems to happen afterward. I don't have a follow-up action. I don't have a way to grab this from... Okay, let's say I could set this up on top of that thing. Yes, it would be over, because I could just hoist it up one more height and just have the belongings and get them where they're going. Okay. Do I want to burn something? other than my belongings? I don't see how that would help. Like, it could change what arrow goes where. But why would I do that? Now hold on, am I sticking it too early? Maybe I'm sticking it too early. Oh, there we go. Okay, that does everything. Okay. Just had to pull it up into the arrow instead of putting the arrow down into it. Okay. It just was already on the tall thing. Alright, neat. That will do for me. Oh, I've already bridged up there. Okay, well, let's do Fender Bender. Gonna have a car crash here. But just a slight one. Hey, look! Horizontal arrows are back. Okay. Do they collide with each other? No. Well. Oh, they're not aligned. I see. Well, I could make that happen. Okay, yes, I understand your suggestion. The name makes the idea quite clear. I grabbed that wrong. What's right? Is this right? There might not be a right. It was right before, I just was standing in the wrong place. Okay. So that... not quite. So no collision quite happened. Perhaps I want the opposite. I'm just trying to see what happens if I do these things. I haven't really parsed what the puzzle requires. It does seem like I need to launch some things around. So this? What? Oh, good. Physics are consistent. That's nice. Why did they go in turn before, but now... Because it's Bonfire Peaks. Don't question it too hard. Okay, so without really thinking about what I'm doing, clearly the action is going to look something like that. Let's just try a few permutations. So those will just miss each other entirely. Alright. There, okay, sure. That was the configuration that got it done. Maybe I could have engaged with that puzzle a little bit more, but it made me not want to do that. Underfloor heating. It's fine. Puzzle is done. Standing in a... Yeah, here's a hot floor. Clunk. So you want me to somehow get something down there. That could mean... Yeah, okay, it's gonna have to mean I make a pretty specific shape here. Oh, and how do I do that? Oh boy, it's a process. Oops. Like this? Okay, an arrow is in everything. I needed to have my belongings... here? I haven't explained what I'm doing. Bear with me. I think I might know. Okay, let's say you went there. My belongings stuck on here. And then this were to get stuck on this way. There we go. Now I just gotta pick that up from the top. Easier said than done. Indeed. How am I gonna dangle that off the edge and... Yeah, so you can see what I'm going for here. Pick this up from the very top, push it out, pull it in, and then it... does what it needs to, but, like, are you serious? How is that going to happen? Not like this. That just goes away. I can't pick up from the angle I want to pick up from. Like, ever. This needs to be down more. Am I trying to do the wrong thing? Like, if there's no floor anywhere... No, I have to... But how... How does that make any sense? Because, yeah, in theory I could be holding it while it's in the fire, but what move comes before then? There isn't a valid move before then. Because either the belongings are rotating in, which isn't happening. I need to do it side style. Okay, what does that mean? Well, for one thing, it means I've attached that top box wrong. Okay, so let's picture. This. And that's much more plausible. Okay, because yeah, then I can just dangle, get out from under, boop, pick up a different way, pick up a different way. Okay, can I just do such a thing? No? Well, are you sure? Not really. Okay, I'm holding it right. But so what? Well, now hang on. This is sort of in the area. So, other way around? And using the other arrow shooter that's a bit closer maybe would be enough. A lot of these I'm just kind of going by intuition, like I have a vague idea. I'm just gonna fiddle around until it maybe works or maybe it doesn't. Does this happen to... Oh, well, no, that doesn't do the job. Or does it? No. Well, if I were holding it from here... Still no. No. No, that's not how things work. Right, okay, so... No, I don't understand what I'm doing. Alright, so, shape. Got a 3-wide thing, so rotating into there could be possible. If I were holding this from a different angle... I still couldn't do it. So... Okay, I have 2 horizontal things. One certainly needs to be attaching the belongings to where it's going. The other one gets me my other leverage. Okay, no, I'm seeing this. It's still not gonna work, though. Because I can't dangle it over the side when it's this shape. Can I? But that's the only shape that actually goes in there, because I have to hold it from somewhere. And that somewhere, like one away from that somewhere, has to be out over the edge. No, hold on. I could be... I can't turn without something in my hand. So yeah, no way to get it low enough from here. Therefore, I need a different shape. I mean, there's one I haven't tried yet that's going to be obviously wrong. There are probably a few others I haven't tried yet. But, like, my grab point is at the very top of this. So, like, I need all this height and all this width, or so it would seem. But the problem is... there's a few of them. So now once I'm... hold on. So once I'm over, I can grab, I can go... But see, if I re-grab, then I lose my upperness. So I can't re-grab. So I have to be holding from here the entire time. I'm not holding from there. I'm holding from a different place. Oh wait, hang on. There's a spot that might be special. I can't do things. There's a spot that might be special. So this orientation... Really? That doesn't hurt. I guess it just goes right between my legs and then doesn't snap off until I do this. Okay, well, fair, sure. You can straddle an arrow without stabbing yourself on the non-pointy end of it. It's just that I don't feel like that's consistent with the rest of the rules that I know from this game. Okay, so nothing good has happened here. This hasn't helped anything. Oh, okay. There was a way to get it done from there that I just did not see. Okay, sure, fair enough. Alright, well I knew what I was doing all along, except for the very last step, and then I just blundered into it. That's acceptable. Alright, cool. So 2 more fires here, and I've already bridged over to this section. And here's a shelf, and there's a continuation, and you know what? Let's move some boxes. Since I can. So first I'll look up here, then I'll reclaim this box, and... okay. We're gonna go to space. Alright. Got it. We're gonna go to space. That might be the end of everything. Alright, so maybe next time, if that perhaps is the end of the expansion, which seems... or maybe that's just how I travel to a new zone. Give it like a 50-50. I'm gonna have to go back and see if there are any shelves I've left behind. Do a full sweep to see if somehow I didn't see something. So yeah, let's count. Down here there are 1, 2, then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And that would appear to be everything unless somehow I find something I left behind. Alright, cool. So maybe got an idea of the scope of this. I was wondering what the end was going to look like. I think I might have found it. Okay, and I just need like 2 crates to make that happen. Like, I can see this ending now, but let's not. Oh, hang on, then there's this. Yeah, so this is even higher. Okay, so we got a shelf here, shelf there, normal progression stuff here, some more normal progression stuff there. But yeah, next time I'll do a backward check, see what I find, and then, yeah, I think I have seen the endpoint.